Next remedy under administrative law is a mandamus. Okay, mandamus means we command with the purpose to order or command an authority to perform a public duty imposed upon it by law. Okay, the keyword for mandamus is in order to compel an authority to perform a public duty. So the question is when it will be granted, when a legal duty is imposed on an authority and the applicant has a legal right to compel the performance of the public duty prescribed by law in order to compel, to force the authority to perform his legal duty. Okay, there are several conditions in order to apply for mandamus. First, there must be a locus standi against the applicants must have an interest, on that subject matter. Second, the public officer concerned must have a legal duty. This is very important. You must differentiate between power and duty. Okay. Third is based on the judge's opinion, the doing or forbearing is consonant with rights and justice. Okay. For example, if the authority failed to perform his legal duty, it may result to unjust against the applicants. And then the applicant has no other specific and adequate remedy, and the remedy given by the order applied for it will be complete, in order to make sure that the authority will perform his legal duty. So you must distinguish between power and duty. This is where if the authority has power to do something and it does not use the power, mandamus cannot be issued against the authority, because we want to concentrate here is that the legal duty. Power and duty is different. If the public authority does not use his own power when he exercises a legal duty, then it is not a problem. Because the one we need to determine here is the requirements of legal duty. As decided in the case of Fletcher's application, the court ruled in this case that no mandamus could be issued against the commissioner, asking him to investigate a certain matter. This is based on Section 5, Subsection 1 of the Parliamentary Commissioner Act 1967. The commissioner may investigate certain matters. This confers upon his discretion whether to investigate or not. So when it is stated the authority has discretionary power, meaning that this is only a power, not the legal duty. But you can compare with the case of and advocate and solicitor. In this case, mandamus can be issued because there was a legal duty failed to be done by the public authority. Another example of case is Hassan bin Mustafa against a pendaftar kenderaan Selangor. Next we continue with quo warranto. What is a quo warranto? Quo warranto means to question the legality of the authority's actions or decision making. This is simply means that what we ask the authority, what is your authority? So it may be claimed by anyone who wishes to question the legality of the authority's actions or decision making with reference to the respective officer's positions as a public office holder. This is where we call, let's say we not satisfied with the authority's actions, whether he performed his action based on his positions or not. An example, as can be illustrated in your manual book, will be a 62-year-old officer is appointed as the head of department, whereas the retirement age is 60 years old. So kat situ dia ada something that is very suspicious. So if quo warranto is issued against that person, the office can be declared as vacant. We ask that person, that officer, what is your authority? Okay. In the case of Lim Chu Hock against the government of the state of Perak, in this case, the court issued the writ of quo warranto against a person who claimed the office of the president of the Ipoh Council, which was held at the same time by the Menteri Besar. Okay, so we asked the authority, what is your positions? Whether you are occupied to perform action based on your positions. Okay, so that's all about quo warranto.